You use the dex instead of strength for attack and damage. Oh, no? Oh, guts. I can use dexterity instead of strength for my attack, which is good since my strength is 8. My dexterity is 18.
That's what you get.
I can use it for my attack roll.
Oh, I
It's
can't
my
remember
attack.
if I picked everything. I don't think I did.
No, I did. Oh,
I think you had languages, you were saying.
I don't know if I picked. What of my choice? Good lord.
Because we kind of effectively leveled from level 0 to 1, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pick anything.
Yeah, for a monk, I don't. Like, you have to pick like a couple level 1 spells or something.
I literally just hit the level button and that was it. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is there
What class did you pick?
I picked Ranger.
Oh, probably don't get anything at first level for Ranger D. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, Ranger's like, I
Pretty
think
much
it's like a
now.
monk. It's basically you can shoot something. It's like it.
Pew, pew, pew.
I don't know how. Where's my action? I have no idea how to attack anything right now. So it's all
At level
unarmed.
1, you get Favoured Enemy and Natural Explorer. So Favoured Enemy, you pick an enemy.
Yeah, I've got.
Let's look at.
I don't even know what the enemies might be in this world.
Probably bad guy.
Celestials.
I think I went off the straight D&D player.
Giants, monstrosities.
Oh, you can pick a whole group, can't you?
Alternatively,
Humanoid, yeah.
2 races of humanoids, such as gnolls and orcs.
What the hell are
All right, well,
points?
they were humans that fucked us over, weren't they?
Yeah. Yes, I'm pretty sure
They killed everybody? Yeah, human.
they kill everybody, but they did kill
You
archers.
should be able to pick humans as Favoured Enemy then, I think.
Yeah. Alternatively, you can select 2 races of humanoid. So I could pick human. Who was there? Were they all humans?
Yeah.
You pick.
Who's the other
dwarf,
bad guy
hunting.
race in this world? Humans are obviously the worst because they're the worst in every world.
Yeah, of course. You can pick, there's, traditional goblins, hobgoblins, like there's traditional fantasy monsters as well, undead and such.
I'm going to grab a drink while I did it.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny. I was already a hermit when I picked this, wasn't I? Your background? You picked the backgrounds, didn't you?
But yeah, I just randomly pick them.
Well, that's funny because it's actually like you basically built a monk because it was like the instructions here: pick, make Dex your highest ability, which it is, followed by Wisdom, which it is, and then make yourself a hermit, and he's a hermit. So like he was really meant to be a monk. Actually, kind of funny. So I don't get this monk proficiency bonus +2. I don't even know what that means.
Okay, I'll do the Warcraft thing then. I'll go humans and orcs because that's pretty simple, isn't it?
Oh, did you put? I don't have weapons, so I just pick unarmed. Are you putting stuff in there for me, aren't you?
I'm trying to. For some reason, it's not letting me add your weapon though.
I don't have any weapons.
Unarmed. Yeah, you have unarmed.
I don't have any arms.
Apparently not.
I don't know how I met. Oh, okay. That's
All the weapons. Can you just drag unarmed? You already tried that.
Yeah,
dragging
sure.
martial arts into there, right?
One of my
Sure. Sure, I picked the worst one.
So I guess one of my choice language-wise would be.
I have no idea what to pick for languages. And I get key points.
Oh shit! I've got another language that I'm gonna. Huh.
There's not a languages one. Spells, skills, races. Look at races and just. No common. No common. Common, Elvish, and would make sense.
I've got an extra language apparently. I do have an action for favored enemies. I assume I just click it every time I want it.
No, the favorite enemy has no actionable thing. You have to just remember.
But I do have an extra language. What would be? I picked Orcish because I'm gonna say.
I am gonna pick Celestial just because I am a monk who likes to do religion stuff. Pick Celestial, or is it just one standard ones?
Do we not have a notes tab?
You should.
Yeah, it's third from the bottom on the right.
Okay.
We're going even 6.
Hey. Doobie
Let's
doobie
get
doo.
a spindly. We'll put him at 160.
I need another language.
It's elf. Are old, right? So what's a middle age? What's a early 20s elf? Like 200?
I don't even know what to pick because I don't know what the world is. But
I mean, I'm looking at the language: common, dwarvish, elvish, giant, gnomish, goblin, halfling, orc.
I'll go halfling.
Go
Yes.
giant. I'm not gonna pick celestial. That was just because it's stupid. Right, giant it is. Oh, I can pick a proficiency. A herbalism kit.
Why don't you have key points at all?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have two. Key points doesn't start till level 2.
Oh, that's probably why. Shit.
So I get 2 points at 0 at. I'm looking at the thing. Get 2 key points at level 2. And oh wow, holy shit! Like every level, my movement increases by 10 feet. No, wait, that can't be right. That must be like additional, but total. That'd be stupid. If I'm at level 5, I'd be able to move like 200 feet. Yeah, so level 2, I get key points and unarmored movement is my next thing. So I'm basically never going to wear armor because that's the whole point, I guess.
So you have. I'm doing this for no reason. Let me erase it. If you look under your the monk action effects. It says martial arts. It has attack, melee +2. Then it has your bludgeoning and all that built in. You already have it. It's just not called unarmed attack. Sorry.
Hold, please. Your actions. So I just
On the action tab. Yeah. I have it expanded. Do you see it or?
Yeah, martial arts.
Yeah.
Action
And it says-
effect.
Then it has attack, and then it does that. Paris lunar pedal, martial art attack. It's
Using
there already. And then you have your damage.
just
Yep. Then it'll bump up your key and all that crap at level 2. Apparently, I thought your key was level
attack.
1,
I
which
guess
is why I was
this is melee +2. So
yeah.
that can't be right. That was my attack. No, damage separately. Hold on. See how it's +4? Rock on. So it's using my dexterity modifier, which is what it's supposed to. So
Dexterity instead of strength.
yeah, it's under martial arts.
And what's your
You can use dexterity instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls if your unarmed strikes and monk weapons. Boom. So yeah, so it's always gonna be it's gonna be a +4 the whole time. It's gonna be freaking awesome.
let's see.
See, it picked it for me, so I
There. Mine's giving +6. That doesn't make any sense.
don't know. See, my cast, I guess
Yeah.
my is gonna be wow. I'm glad.
I don't think it's supposed to be 6. Or actually, are you proficient? Oh, you're proficient, so you get the proficiency bonus. That's why. Okay.
Where's my proficiency? How do I know I'm proficient?
Because it's got a fucking star on it when I edited it. And I didn't add it. It just came that way. So, congratulations.
Proficient.
Proficient is +2 at level 1.
I mean, how do I know I'm proficient? Where'd you see that?
When I just edited it, it shows it. Like,
No,
it's already selected.
oh, my dex says I see on the right hand side. Dex is, but it says +6 on my proficiency on my saves. It doesn't say I have
Yep.
proficiency.
And your damage ability shows the stat is dex, so it's already calculating that.
You know what?
Yeah, specialization's the great old one.
If it's already doing it, they go, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's because you're a monk, and they would probably be proficient in punching.
All these
things.
weapons, can I get rid of half these things?
I've never used the monk, so I don't know anything about
I
it.
will. So I got the attack, not cast. So attack. It says melee +6.
Yeah, the other stuff is formatting. It stays there. You can't erase where it says cast or save.
No, I'm talking about the weapons above. You put like 18
What
freaking
do-
hands.
I don't see any weapons on your screen.
Oh, you do? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my
7,
god,
8,
you're
9,
making
10.
what the hell happened there?
And so my dick.
I'm just gonna right click and delete them.
It's
What happened?
not bad. I mean, for a level 1, being able to punch somebody, a pretty good chance of doing it. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that.
I had no ability to see those. That's funny.
Leave 1, just in case.
Huh.
Well, never mind.
Now
In
they
case
should
I
be
get
empty.
yeah. So I gotta figure out what a monk weapon is.
They're
I don't-
fists. They literally use their fists, and as you level up, you get powers that make it stronger. That's
There's
literally
something
what
else
they
that a
use.
monk.
Basically, you're like
something else.
Qui-Gon Kane out of Kung Fu. You're just bad off.
What weapons a monk can use in 5e? Blah, 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 are restricted to short swords and simply melee weapons, clubs, daggers, hand axe, mace, quarterstaff, single spear.
But how
Yep.
many of your powers don't work with weapons other than your fist?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to stay with that, but there's probably some kind of like maybe
Yeah.
some fist enhancement that you can probably do. Like the claws or something,
Fist enhancement.
Mm-hmm. We'll do double fisting too. We'll get both hands in there.
You're gonna change your name to Two-Fisted Law.
Actually, I am.
One fist man.
I'm thinking. I'm a half elf, so my favorite enemies will be. Although I'll pick
Dwarf?
orcish. No, I was going to say, as orcish will be my other language. I wanted to pick because I had a second language that just said choose on my character sheet. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Elvish. So I'll go human and elf. They'll be my favourite enemies.
You're gonna fight your own people.
Yeah,
Like,
because yeah, exactly. They treated him like crap. Yeah,
makes sense.
I hate humans and elves. Yeah.
Oh hell! Hold on, Marshall. When
You're
you
not
use
racist if you hate everybody.
when you use an attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
So you can punch twice. Congratulations.
Hell's yeah! I'm liking this more and more.
So you're saying I should make the game harder because it sounds like you're
No,
able to punch
because we're
people to
level
death.
1. We don't need it to be hard at level 1.
And I don't have a stat. Oh no, I do have a stat above 14.
I'm just saying your tank is like a soft-spoken twig.
Well,
Do you guys even have a tank?
I remember
Me,
we had 4 hit points last time. So
Yeah. Well, now you have more than 4, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing. And are we saying the monk is going to be the tank? Not, we don't need tanks, obviously. Like, it's not necessary.
I'm the closest thing you have to one.
So
my
Kirakir
AC
is a warlock, Zolfira is a ranger, and Paris is a monk. Is that what I'm getting?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D doesn't work like World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
You don't
yep.
need a tank.
Exactly. That is correct.
I'm kind of am though.
Well, you're
Yeah.
going to be in melee range because you're going to be punching the fuck out of people. I mean, but that's not really tanking.
I'm a ranger and I don't even own a bow. So
Have
Have you got a pet? You should give him a bow, definitely, I think.
Oh, you're in a ruined town. You can search. I'm not going to bother bringing up the map or anything. I mean, you can look at it if you want. But you're in a ruined town. You can look for stuff if you want. Remember, you woke up from being you that
Yeah, sure.
magic
I'll look
gem
around.
empowered you guys.
I mean, just because I need weapons, I mean, I'm not gonna look for crap.
a bow. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a fucking bow.
I'm gonna look for whatever.
You're gonna look for survivors or anything, or I don't know,
You know,
maybe? No.
I
Money.
can. I have like we don't need to get food because I can. Assuming we're somewhere near nature, I can
Yep.
scavenge up food for enough for 5 of us, so we should be fine.
Yeah,
I can always do
it's
this.
a logging village, so there's lots of trees around, woodland area. There's wildlife.
Like berries and all that.
Absolutely, some of them may be poisonous, but there are berries.
Sometimes
No,
twigs,
no.
sometimes
I actually have a skill for it. I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to be able to. Um,
what a billy club.
you're
You
like,
remember-
I don't
you-
care
you
about
remember in
punching, I
a-
want to club people.
Oh,
In,
I have to pick a terrain type actually.
Yes, you do.
What? What do you mean? What do you? Oh, like
Favorite terrain, so you can't. If he's leading the party, you guys can't get lost, and there's no such thing as difficult terrain in that.
Yeah, we
favorite-
had a character like that in Y1, didn't we? Your character 11, wasn't it?
Yes.
He was a ranger.
Hang on, I'm just looking at the choices: desert, coast, grassland, desert, forest. Probably. I'm half elf, so
marshland.
it's either going to be grassland or forest. What do you reckon?
It's up to you.
I'm just thinking, we could get lost in a field.
Forest.
Get
Forest.
lost. Forrest
I
Gump.
can't see him.
Run,
Like it's like the
Forrest.
freaking Jurassic Park where the raptors are yanking us down.
All right, if you guys want to look for something, just roll a perception check for me. See if you guys. I was about to say notice, by the way. I had to like pause.
I'm a monk,
just-
so I want to
Yeah.
look for monkey stuff like a staff or
All
something.
right, so each one of you want to look for something. Throw me a perception.
Looking for something useful. Yeah.
Exactly.
Where's good to get first?
You. Dun dun dun.
I'm good at
Uh,
perception.
Oh shit! What are we doing? Perception.
Oh god damn it!
Oh.
Suit of armour would be nice. Leather clothes.
I'm just sitting there staring at the moon, picking my nose. Apparently,
Okay, so we got a 16, a 5, and a 10. All right, so you guys are looking around for things. You know that there's a lot of burnt down buildings, bodies piled in mounds spread
Can I
throughout.
see a gnome anywhere?
Archie,
I saw a
anyway.
gnome in a red coat, and he ran off into the field. I wanted to see if he made it or not.
Nope, dead.
Oh,
He's in the pile. He's like, ugh.
that was
Died.
mean.
So let's see. Here's what we find. We find a nice little bit of leather armor. And you got here. Let me put it in the party so you guys can fight over. I'll put it in the party sheet.
Like, I think the leather. I need an accent for this dude.
A little cast
He's-
off leather armor.
Oh, he's gonna be hick. I think that leather there's gonna chase my pets.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Too restrictive. Damn, too. I can't even. Oh yeah, I don't need it. Plus, if I put armor on, it's gonna screw my AC up.
Yeah, well, a poor quality short bow. Nothing too fancy. And
Well, if you gentlemen don't mind, I'll take the bow as bad as it is.
Yeah, I don't need a bow.
I don't
I've
use
got
no
horns.
main short bows.
and
I don't think hick elf monk is gonna work. I gotta figure out something else.
a hick elf monk. Let's see.
I have a funny feeling like my elf would sound like Sheldon. It's just like can't do a Sheldon.
I need to.
Hey,
make some
guys.
arrows.
Did you
That's-
say
That's not Sheldon. Hey guys.
No, that's me. Hey guys.
a how come a stat
Cast
no,
off leather
right,
armor. I'm having that.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I've just realised who's
And-
who. Who's got Karakir and who's got Paris?
I've got
I
character.
got Paris.
Okay.
Okay, and
Orders.
oh dear, I'm sorry. Not really.
Monks can't wear armor.
I just like a quarterstaff because that's a monk weapon. So I'm allowed to use that.
Like forage for some ammo.
Yeah, I've seen the bow. Now I'm going to help him look for some arrows. There must be something around here.
I need.
Wait, my perception check sucks, so I probably didn't find a quarterstaff.
You
What's
did
that
not
in?
find
All
a
I do is
quarterstaff.
find a long piece of wood.
Yeah, just a piece
Quarterstaffs
of.
are just bits of
plywood.
wood.
And I should probably have given you some arrows just for fun, but I was trying to be all strict.
You know what you could do? Go to that pile of bodies and start pulling them out.
Yeah, they would have
That's
shot
so
him with
rude.
arrows, wouldn't they? Yeah, there's a gnome that's
Or-
definitely got an arrow in it.
Go find dead
Yeah.
bodies, start
Go-
pulling them
go-
out.
Like wait around for the yeah.
There.
And
Check
you
the party
know,
sheet.
I knew that gnome was going to come in useful. Look, he's got arrows sticking out of him.
eyeball comes out with it, like bloop.
I've got a dagger. I've got a bit of burning fingers, so I can just burn the arrows out without damaging them. Burn the flesh around it and pull them out.
Burning.
You scavenged some arrows there. I put them in the party chat. And as you guys are looking around, you hear a clutter and a clank and a clanging. And now I do have to share. That's what you get for rolling a 1.
How do I drag?
There's a-
How do I drag the stack?
There's a button you hold down, but I don't remember which one. I think it's either Control or Shift.
You know, I think this is way more hilarious watching you do it one at a time.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
It's shift. It's shift.
Okay, I don't remember. And lumbering out of the partially ruined wreckage across from where you were looking for stuff and pillaging arrows from corpses, you see one remaining soldier.
Right, I'm
popping
gonna
out
kill
of
him.
the- Roll for initiative, mate.
I haven't. Oh,
He's only rolled a 4, so that's easy. I like the pretty glowy dice.
oh heck yeah!
Yay! I'm still
Uh,
playing Paladin.
And I've got to change him to.
You gotta get that something of warning or alert, so you get the advantage on your initiative.
You're too busy picking up arrows out of bodies, so no.
Yeah, to be fair, I was looking around again for arrows. So
You're like, shite.
this will not be my destiny. I will roll a good initiative roll.
Now, luckily, no one was surprised. You just look up and you're like, who's this fucker? And the soldier looks out, he sees you, and he goes, oi! The character gets to go first.
The bitch. Oh, you can.
Oh!
Oh wow! Okay.
A one.
He uses his ray of...
Come on, look. Let's look for those bennies. Oh, that's right. Oh.
Oh, no bennies. So you use the ray of frost, it shoots out a beam of bright white cold, and it just misses to the right of the
Then I'm
soldier
gonna move
and blasts
there.
the building behind him. And
Then
now it's
pass.
Paris.
My movement speed.
I don't know,
It's
man.
30,
That's your
dude.
character sheet. 30 is start.
Unless you're a dwarf, in which 25. You're not a dwarf, so it's going to be 30.
Nope. What if it's 35?
It won't be 35. Unless
Then
he's
it's
got
30.
some pace increase thing, but he won't be.
He's got them boots of speed? No, I'm kidding. He doesn't.
Yeah. Barbarians get a pace of 10, increase of 10, I think, don't they?
I don't remember.
It's
Last time I played a barbarian was like
Who's
65.
Paris? Is that Carden's character?
No.
Nope.
Yay!
And he's targeting
Alright,
the soldier.
Carden's
He stands
Zelfira.
right there.
Yeah, I'm Zelfira.
Oh, you're a
Okay,
girl
I got-
again.
I got 2 attacks, so technically.
Yeah,
attack.
well, I say I
You
was
first
hoping I
attack.
was going to be the gnome. The gnome I got killed. In fact,
Uh,
this was the only character I had left that survived.
you
Good
punch for
punch.
5. You wounded him.
So that's my bonus action. Is I get a hit
There's
again.
another punch, yeah.
And that included running along the black
Hit him
lines of
again.
the map, which I
Which we thought were walls.
Whoops.
Oh, I don't know. What I
but
did.
somehow the character that did that survived perfect.
I rolled a 1 twice, basically on the attacks, the damage.
It's all right. It's all right. There you go. So you did a total of 10 damage with your 2 attacks. You wounded the soldier. He's pretty pissed off, and
Pulls
he's
out
not
a
surprising
flaming
anybody.
long sword, and he's got 2 attacks, and we're all dead.
Negative. He's going to use his Morning Star. It's just a spiky mace type thing, and he's going to swing it at Paris, who's right in front of him, because why not? He swings it, rolls, and hits Paris with a 16.
And kills him.
I hope not. Oh, fuck. Phew, does some heavy damage to Paris. He only has 1 attack. This is not one of the veteran soldiers. This is just the guy who got left behind. It seems.
Yeah, like we needed veterans at level 0.
And now Zelfira gets to go.
I haven't played a ranger.
It's like a hunter. You send your pet in for.
No. If I'm gonna pet,
I know.
if I shoot from here, do I risk hitting? Paris?
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, unless you get a critical failure. But that's a whole different story.
Don't jinx it.
Hey, we've only got 1 of these so far this game.
A long rest after this.
Ooh, you missed. Short bow you fired. It was just apparently it's a really cheap bow. It didn't get the range on it. Landed in the ground right at his feet. You're like, I'm a bad ranger. I
It
haven't
was a
learned
bit
how.
rusty. We just survived. We just woken up from like a terrible ordeal, haven't we? So
Yep, exactly. And you've never really been these characters before, like in terms of you've never been a ranger, never been a warlock, never been a monk. This is your first experience with these
I've
skills.
been all of those things. Yeah.
No, in the game world. God, don't try to meta game.
Oh, in the game world,
Wow,
yes. This is the first time we've ever been a character called Karakir, who's a level 1
Yes.
warlock.
All right, and unfortunately, your short bow misses. You still have some movement. I don't know if you have any bonus attacks at level 1. I don't think so. I think level 5 you get your second hit. I don't remember. 4, 3.
Oh god, yeah, miles away. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh Christ! Christ. How much can you move? 30, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to move around to try and start to flank. I'm not going to do it yet, but I will be able to, hopefully.
All right. This is Karakir's turn. And he fires an Eldritch Blast and misses. It fizzles at his fingertips. Not quite sure. Instinctually he tried, but failed.
Thinks he just runs up to him and goes, "I'm gonna kill you." And
I'm gonna kill you. Now it is Paris's turn. Mr. Monk on the verge of death. You hit.
Do we not get new initiative rolls for the new round, or are we stuck with them for the whole combat?
I keep forgetting to turn on the alternating initiative because I'm silly like that.
Hells
Oh,
yeah.
critical hit.
Oh,
8 damage. Now you're followed up with a critical hit. Rolling double dice. You throw out 11 damage, and you see the soldier.
see, when he
clump
died
over
of a heart
and
attack
fall.
as I run towards him.
Yes. He was
Just like
distracted
screaming
by
like-
a character running. He gave
Did
the
you like your
opening for
Xena?
Para.
Your Xena yell?
With a depth strike to the solar plexus on the soldier, he collapses to the ground, unconscious.
That was
Man.
me. I killed him.
I just stand there. I'm like, ow. And that's all I say.
And he drops his morning star on the ground.
Ah, and I'll grab that.
I'm gonna go walk off and see if I can find something to heal me.
Oh, we need to find a bed we can rest in for 12 hours.
All three of us?
In the party chat, morning star.
it's a really big bed.
Not party chat. Why did I say party chat? Whatever.
Can I try and pick my arrow back out the wall behind him?
Yes. Throw your survival skill check. And if you beat a 10, you collect them all. AKA the one.
All one of them.
Nope.
You rolled a 6. You're down to 19 arrows. You broke it as you pulled it out.
And stab someone in the eye with it.
That's true. Just keep it as like a weapon.
Oh, we're going to go and find somewhere for Peri Luna Petal to rest up then, aren't we?
All right. There's a couple still relatively.
Not
Did this
burned
guy
down.
come out of this
Oh.
building?
Yes, you did.
I'll just go in the building and see what he's got and drag his body somewhere. No, I'm going to drag his body off into the woods. Or I'll drag his body onto the pile and throw it in with the rest of the bodies.
Hang on. He's
Alright.
a soldier. Is he a soldier? Is he wearing armor? Armor.
He's just wearing like old, worn leather armor. Nothing too
Well,
fancy.
anyone wants some armor, they can have it. I'll strip him off, throw his armor towards.
Hang on.
They'll
Yeah,
feel
I
it.
haven't got any armor at all.
Yeah, I'm going to throw some armor at Zephy and then drag his naked corpse, into the pile and throw him on top of the gnome.
Wait, that's not leather armor.
Even if it's shit leather armor, it's going to be shit
Better
leather
than no
armor.
armor at all.
Better than I haven't got.
You're a ranger. You
just
could just
take
make some armor out of leaves, couldn't
There
you?
we go. In the party
Just take
sheet,
some-
I did throw some leather armor.
Take some of the
Meritage,
cloth
other leather armor +3. No, I'm kidding.
and I wrap my fists in like little cloth. Just make it look.
You're like, I'm badass.
I
And
dip
you're
it-
gonna
I dip
roll
it-
them into glass like it's fucking.
No, caramel.
Candy apples. All right, so you guys go into the building. I'm gonna unshare that map because actually I don't need to unshare. I don't care.
You don't remember seeing Hut Shots where they made fun of that, where he dips it in caramel?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
All right, so you guys head into the building and.
Oh wow, I
settle
had
down
1
for the night.
HP left.
Yes, you did.
Whoops.
That's because you got that 8 on one of his damage die. Yay.
But do we want to
And,
really? Is this town abandoned and there's no one here now? Is it?
So far, you've only seen that one guy, and
Burnt to
you've
the
checked pretty much. Most of the buildings don't even exist at this point. This is the building that the guy came out of is a partial building. Pieces of the roof are missing and everything. And luckily, it has 4 walls, but it has no window coverings or door. So you could definitely hide out in there. It'll give you some sense of protection if anybody strolls by.
Yeah, well, it also is going to be the only building everyone going by is going to come into as well, isn't it? So
I don't know.
all the other buildings are burnt down.
And most of
But
them,
yeah, okay, we'll
pretty
rest up then. We'll take some rest and
All right.
I'll keep watch because I don't think I need as much rest as these guys.
All right.
My thing
You
is, I
guys-
don't need any sleep, but I'm gonna go into my meditative
You do.
state.
You're nearly dead.
you
You
want
need all the rest you can get.
long rest or short rest?
Long.
one to get all
Limited.
his hit points back.
All right, so long rest. The rest goes uneventful. You don't notice even anything. There's like animals have stayed away. I guess the smell of the burnt village has kept them away, and pretty uneventful. And maybe you guys start thinking about where to go. I'm going to share a little something with you here.
You can have a
And hopefully
dream.
it shares
In a
pro-
dream, you see a village on the hills covered in gold.
It's burning. Everything on fire.
The whole world is on fire. There should be a mostly blacked out map with a little tiny square, and you see 2 pins.
If I zoom out, it's really tiny.
Yes, it's supposed to be really tiny.
See the pins, but they don't seem to be working. All right, you got new dagger, and then somewhere else that I don't know what it's called.
The new dagger is where you are, and
The other one is blank.
capital is Astplane. I don't think I've shared that map with you yet. That was the village that was on fire that you guys noticed as before your.
All right, do
village
we
was
want to go to
attacked.
Mars plane then?
You
Oh, I
don't have
thought you were
to.
like
Try.
it's like talking like the ethereal plane, but it was called ass plane.
No, it's Astplane. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we'll go.
I don't
I
come
mean-
up with a name. It's generic. It's just a small village.
Just ass plane.
We
Ask
can
me.
see if there's any survivors there.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to simulate. By the way, is the world map is like the part you can see is what you relatively generally have an idea of. So there's a much wider world, but you're not familiar with it, so it wouldn't be like you have a world map.
Yeah, we
Now,
don't know
maybe-
diddly squat about the world, yeah.
exactly. So that's why there's only a little tiny area. It's not trying to be a. This is the small.
That's
I mean, if
okay,
you wanna
don't
go
worry. Okay, so
whatever
what we're
the
going to do, we're going to go to the other place, or we're going to, because if they've come from there, they won't be there, will they? Maybe that's the.
Well, they came from both sides, didn't
Well, also we can see if there's any other survivors. See if they know anything.
All right. So is that your goal?
they? I just,
Yeah.
I
Well,
just
no, I don't
nod.
think they came from. I think they surrounded the city, our town, and then attacked us. They came from that
Yeah.
place because they set fire to it the night before, didn't they?
Yeah, they set fire during the night before the festival.
We might
And-
get some more clues.
Go and get some clues what the heck's going on. And we're gonna let Zelfira lead the way because she's obviously a very skilled tracker.
A very skilled tracker.
Vaguely skilled tracker.
Kind of skilled tractor.
Once ate a tracker bar.
A tractor?
There's a chocolate bar over here called a tracker. Sorry.
Oh, I just look.
I don't know.
I look at the place that we stayed, and on the front of that building it says Holiday Inn. Like, mhm.
The Holiday Inn. That just makes me laugh.
You stayed at a Holiday Inn. We're good.
Once tracked a sat nav to the place they were trying to go. There we go.
You tracked a sat nav to the place you were trying to go.
Like tracking a GPS.
Interesting. Tracking
All right,
GPS.
off we go.
So you guys are walking, chilling. Can somebody roll me? I assume it would be Zolfira because you are leading the group through the
Mhm.
path. Can you throw me a survival check?
Are we in forest?
You are. You're in a heavily wooded area.
Not advantage. How do I do the +2 thing here? Oh, there we go.
Yep, the little thing. Click
Yeah.
on it. Yep. You're gonna get 1 billion points on this.
Hells yeah.
Congratulations on your 1 billion points.
Didn't need the. Didn't need the.
I didn't get an overall on that.
That is good.
Yeah, I rolled the 20. I was like,
I just hear Sophia turning around, just saying, "Shh." I think a deer pooped here 2 weeks ago.
What?
It had just
A
been
deer.
talking to its husband about the wind.
Oh boy, you guys are funny. All right, so
I
you
mean,
guys are hiking on the edge, progressing southward, southeast towards Asteria. When Zofira gets a moment of, call it inspiration, uh, Zofira stops everybody, gives a signal for silence, and ahead you see a group of 3 goblins, kind of chowing down on something and huddled in a group, and they do not notice you.
I shall point at them and do the shh thing.
I kind of cock my head because that's usually I never say anything anyway. I'm like, sneaky.
I will
Oh, okay,
communicate with these two telepathically and tell them I'm going to kill them. Yes, I can do that.
You're like psychically going, kill them all, kill them all.
Yeah, what's the range on my short bow?
So is
Like
your cover
120. You definitely can clear this whole map range wise.
is your cover like in bushes and stuff to kind of sneaky up on them?
There's some trees that you can kind of dodge around.
I'm gonna just cast a Eldritch Blast at one of them.
All right, so you're gonna have a surprise on them. So
It's that tree.
each one of you is gonna get to go 1 round before they get to go.
I'm gonna sneak up first before you Eldritch Flash then, because I need range.
You're like, I need to.
I need to sneak up over. I'm gonna sneak up over here before
You don't necessarily need to sneak up. You have surprise, which means they don't know you're there. They're not paying attention. You could
Oh,
totally
I'm
just run. You could run right up to them, and it wouldn't matter.
Running's loud.
Well, same thing. And then Goblin 2's been hit with the Eldritch Blast.
The dice color changes to false color. Yeah.
Look at that. Boom.
Which one did you hit? 2?
Goblin 2 is down. A little white dot indicates unconsciousness.
So I'll sneak up on 1.
Well, you moved 25 feet already. What's your movement?
I'm gonna.
No, I thought I was. Can't do it.
You-
Like, that's
you
why I
got
wanted
one-
to move closer before the Eldritch Blast. I don't have the range to run.
No. All right, Pantera.
So you could have sprinted up to him.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna reject that move you just made because here's what you should have done. You just run up to him and punch him. There was no sneaking necessary, and you only get 1 turn's worth of movement because that's the surprise round. You get 1 turn. So it's not like you get to get in position.
I don't
Then
think I was within 30 feet though.
I'm gonna wait until Paris runs up, or Paris runs up, and then I'm gonna
See, as soon as he shot,
shoot the fire goblin. That's not the one he's running towards.
so he shot Goblin 2. That one's dead, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
I don't remember exactly where your character was standing.
Yeah, that
so
sounds
let's
like
just
that.
assume you get there.
Now, as a surprise, I only get 1 attack. I don't get both, right?
You get 1 round. Like so, it's
1 round. Okay,
yeah,
so I can
it's
do
like
both.
it's like a free round basically. It's you just get to do it, and they don't get to do anything. So you definitely hit them.
They just like see their mate just get zapped to a blast, and you come out and punch them straight in the head.
Yep. You're just like left, right. Poof,
Oh, I missed that
and
second
miss
one.
once. All right, and I'm assuming Zelfira is going to attack Goblin number 3.
Yes.
And everything you say
shoot
Zelfira, I
the
think of Murin's cat. Saphira. Her cat's name is Saphira. You hit that time. Good. You're getting better with the bow.
A little bit of practice, see?
You put him
A
down.
little bit of practice.
A little bit of practice.
got
You
the
have
one
2
that-
goblins on the ground. All that's left is that one.
And now we get our go.
one.
Now it's initiative time, isn't it?
Yes, and I want to change that initiative thing because I'm sick. Auto NPC initiative. Where is the? I keep forgetting which one it's called.
It's under custom rules and house rules.
Yeah.
Combat initiative
Yep,
roll each round on.
Yep,
There you
yep.
go. You've done it.
I just scroll. Now let's do this real quick. There. Now there's Look at that. Dun dun dun.
Oh, right, I'm going to do a frostbolt this time. Wrong one. I'll drag it onto the...
Ray of Frost.
No, not him. I'm trying to hit him. Ray of
What are you
Frost.
trying to do? You hit him already.
I hit the wrong one, though, yeah.
Oh.
See the way the dice change colours?
Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. Changes according to the type of spell you're
The
using.
kind of type of damage. It's cold damage, so it does blue. When it's force damage, it does purple. When it's fire damage, it does fire. Yeah. It's all bollocks, really, but it's pretty.
Fancy. I like pretty things.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. I have the pack. I just never really use them because
Use them. Are they all dead? They're all fried. There you go.
They're all
Search their
fried.
bodies. Research their
There's
bodies.
buddies.
What were they doing
Search-
anyway?
they were eating.
Yeah, what were they
appeared to
eating
be-
on?
Oh, right, we need some food. What are they eating? Anything decent? Like a rabbit
They
or
were
something?
They were ripping apart a rabbit.
All right, we're going to
Coney.
cook it now.
A brace of conies.
We'll cook the rabbit. If it's no, actually, you're probably going to get goblin disease off it.
They've already been starting eating it and biting and ripping it apart. It's
Okay, we're not going to eat the
Not
rabbit.
gonna
then.
give up.
Have they got anything on them worth having, like money?
They do not have any money on them. There is one extra short bow and a scimitar amongst them.
Oh, well, we'll take a short bow.
Was it better than the one that Zelfira's got already?
It's probably the same, I would imagine.
I'm going to pluck my arrow at the forehead of the idiot I just
I mean, technically, short swords are monk weapons.
And can Zelfira use a scimitar for anything comes in close?
I've got 2 house knives. Maybe, yeah.
Better
Yeah,
than a
take
house
that.
knife,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll stick with the fists right now. I'll take the short bow.
Um,
And they're in the party thing.
it's no different, to be honest.
Yeah. But you can sell it.
Where'd the short bow go?
Well, the
It's still
scimitar
there.
should do more damage than that than a knife.
No,
Dragged it.
it's
Oh.
exactly the same as a knife.
Oh,
Yep.
it's a special knife.
I lost the short
Sharpened
bow.
kitchen knife.
I still see it in the party.
So
party
hold
life.
on. I'm just trying to put it into. I have to drag it to my actions tab. Don't I?
I'm gonna.
Your inventory tab.
I
I did that. I already dragged it to my inventory tab. It disappeared.
wouldn't usually be so anal, but I'm gonna go get my arrow back.
All right.
How many
Do they have any arrows on
Okay.
them?
Oh, they
they
must have
have
if they had
a
a bow,
couple.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yep, they have a couple. 2.
Who?
Um,
Drag it to my equip. My
They're the world's
inventory
worst
tab.
raiding
It's
party.
not doing anything. Oh, where am I supposed to drag it to? Weapons tab.
Inventory.
Tech.
There, I already did it.
Just grab it in your.
I did it already.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well,
You gotta drag that little dot. You can't drag the name. That might be why.
I was dragging the one.
Yeah.
gotta
that's
drag
you
the
can't
shield.
drag-
Shields. The
What
little
dot are you?
brown
Oh,
little
the
shield.
shield. Okay.
Yeah, the little icon thing. But I did it for you. It's all good. Throw me a survival check, Zilpira. Beat a 10, and you'll recover theirs without the roll. This is just for yours, since you said you wanted to be anal retentive with your arrows.
No, only because I have so few of them.
Yep, sorry.
Oh,
Nice.
You broke
You know
down.
what happens? I pick it up instead, and you don't see it. It's basically what
you're,
happened.
you're a sneak. All right, so you did get 2 of them from the goblins.
Oh, I
I
got
got-
So you're back up to 20 now.
I don't have any. Where's my ammo thing?
You got to have arrows for the ammo thing to pop up, I think.
I don't have any arrows. All right.
Yep, because the archer took them all. Greedy.
Yeah, greedy.
Hang on. I was the only one who had a bow.
Yeah, he took the bow off of the goblin.
Well, you can have 5. I'm not greedy.
No, it's fine.
I'm just fucking with you.
You can have, I don't know, 5.
I'll probably find some in the next town. I'm just gonna run up people and punch
Tell you
them.
what, I'll keep 15. You have 5. So I'll set my ammo count and my inventory down to 15.
Drag it to the party sheet, right?
Yeah, you can drag it to the party sheet. Just drag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'd manually deleted it, so I'll manually increase it back to 15 again.
Yay! Well,
You can hold shift and
yeah, I got it. 2 beans.
That sounds really stingy to give you.
Oh
Like,
dear, I
5
muted
arrows.
myself.
I've only got 15, and I don't punch stuff.
I nod.
Throwing a witch bolt at who?
Yeah, I didn't really care. I was just seeing what the colour of the spell dice was
Ah.
for lightning. It wasn't very lightningy, was it?
All right, so those guys are dead. They're gone. You're succeeded in killing a few goblins on your path.
2,000
Moved up-
experience points each.
Yeah,
You're now
4
level
levels.
15.
You're now level 22. No, I'm kidding. You're not level 22.
Good. You're boring.
What were they doing, by the way?
Eating a
They were
rabbit.
eating a rabbit. They found a rabbit and they were ripping it apart. Think like Gollum in Lord of the Rings when he's trying to like rip food apart. Raw and wriggling.
Continue
Alright.
on.
And you continue on your way. Throw me a survival roll.
Okay.
A leader of the group.
Leader of the pack.
Do-do-do-do-do. Oh my. You're lucky you can't get lost. Awakened mind.
That's my ability that lets me talk to people when they're not near me.
How dare you? How dare you?
But I do.
You're such
What
a
I do
coward.
sometimes is I do it in funny voices. That don't know it's me. Hello. Oh, mate.
Creepy. Sorry, I just burped.
Yeah, I'm a creepy warlock. Yeah.
All right, and you manage not to get any further lost, and you just keep, well, not lost at all, and you manage to progress to the village, the wonderful village of Astplay. Going to be a big map.
11 has big maps? No.
Big maps, and I cannot lie. Right. When you come to Astplane, you notice that half, one side of the street is completely burnt to a crisp, just piles of ash where buildings used to be, and the other half of the street seems to be intact. And
Where
you
are we
see
coming in?
You were coming in from the left side, the western side.
So is the south side of the road burnt, or is the
Correct.
north?
The
Okay.
south side is burnt to a crisp. The north side is relatively intact. You'll notice a couple pieces of building are missing here and there, but nothing that would require them to be shut down or put.
Are there any
out of
people
use.
here?
There are a few people you see milling around amongst the buildings that are intact.
Is it completely as you say? Like, one side of the road is fine, the other side is absolutely a shit show.
One side is
Hello.
fine.
Hello,
with a-
DM
well,
Greg.
There's like one building you see that you first come upon. You see there's a chunk busted out of the roof. It's not like burnt or anything. It's just been kind of ripped. But all the ones on the bottom you see are the little piles of ash. You can see all the way down the street on the right hand side, and there's just black piles of rubble where buildings.
Huh.
Based on your knowledge of things, you would be like, yeah, that's definitely where buildings used to be.
Why would they burn them like that?
I'm gonna go up to one of the people and ask him what's happened.
The first person you approach is an older gentleman with graying hair, wrinkly face, and he looks a little despondent, a little sad, and almost depressed. And he looks at you, and he just looks at you with this wondering look, like what's going on?
I mean, I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
what
like
is
the
going on?
embodiment of emo, so it's like my life is pain.
Are you saying you're emo Batman? My life is pain.
I'm going I figured I'm going emo with my character. He's like
Oh God, is that why you're
pale
so
and dark
Oh,
skin.
no.
My life is pain.
My life is pain.
What
He's
happened?
just
Same as the town we came from, burnt to a crisp by lunatics on horses.
he kind of starts looking to the left, looking to the right, trying to see if anyone's around. You see him look over his shoulder, back into the left. And he says, "Come with me. Come over here." And he starts to go between two buildings.
I follow.
Oh yeah, all right then.
Uh,
The
one-
Eldritch blast him. No, I'm not.
Oh God!
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be.
You
Shawad.
sound like me.
The older the robes, the more flammable.
Oh. So when he makes it into the building, sees you coming, he goes, "Can't be too careful around here these days. They got spies everywhere." You see a little bit of
Who are
animation come
they?
back into his voice. The soldiers, the blue men. They're not really blue, I guess, but they got these blue armors on and all this cloth.
Yeah, so what's the
Bunch of
crack with
assholes
that?
lot.
Why did they suddenly go around burning everything down? Makes no sense. Just burning villages.
They told us they was on their way through, and we were lucky. It could be worse if we fought back, and we didn't. They made an example. Anybody who was putting up a bit of a fight, they grabbed them and threw them in the buildings, locked them in, and then burnt the fucking things to the ground.
Did they take anybody?
Not a soul. And they left us here after, once, twice, we realized it wasn't worth it. So we just hid, cowered down a bit. Better to leave than die.
Yeah. So have you got any shops around here that sell arrows?
Of course. Over there.
Are we
inside
in?
this
Are
wall.
we in the north side? I assume we're in the north side.
Yes.
Yeah, whereabouts are we on the
Right.
map? Snap us on there. Put a token down.
Didn't even make a grid, mate. But okay.
That
No,
takes all of 2
Not
seconds.
to fight, just whereabouts.
Right there. We're pairing the little icon in.
Beautiful.
I got a question.
Okay. For the person or for DM?
For the person.
What you got? What's going on, mate? You gonna do something about all this, eh? Look
Why
like
is-
smart, capable fellas.
This side of the road not burnt, and that side of the road is all on fire, or was on fire.
I can't prescribe the methods to them, but I would like to think that those are homes over here. The top side here is all businesses. I think they probably put a little bit bought into it. Maybe they're going to take us and get some taxes or something. I don't know. But
Maybe
those
they
are all
were all-
houses, and they're all gone.
Yeah, because when you want to collect taxes, you burn the buildings down if everybody lives there. Yeah.
Like I said,
I'm thinking to myself.
I don't prescribe to the methods. I just know that that's what I would think, but who knows?
So if they came through town,
Yeah,
going
keep them over
towards
there,
where we
not where
came,
All
I
right.
make the assumption they were all lefties.
They're all
Well.
lefties.
Who lives there that they wouldn't want to burn down their house, or here, where we're stood now?
Well, like I said, we're all shops up here, except for the farmhouse back there, but they didn't even go near it. That was where I hid the whole time.
Oh, they
You
didn't go
live-
near the farmhouse.
Not a bit.
Most peculiar.
So, hang on. Anybody who lives down there on the, let's call it the bad side of the road,
A bit side.
And-
Okay, I like it.
any of them have any of the shops up here?
Oh, of course, we all live down there, mate. Every
So
one
all
of
of
us.
this got burnt down, did it? On this side of the road, all got burnt.
The yellow side? No.
Oh, this side got burnt.
South side of the road got burnt.
Oh,
Those houses right
yeah.
there.
So where
all
my
got
yellow
burnt.
thing is moving, right? Okay.
Yeah, all where those black arrows are that we just put, those houses are all burnt. They were all residential.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, crispied.
They burnt your houses, left the shops.
Yeah, they did. Sure thing. Even the
You
forge over
got
there.
peculiar
We still make
accents
weapons if
here.
we
You
want
got
them,
very
but,
peculiar
know,
accents in this game.
not
Everyone
much of
keeps
us
changing their
being the
accent.
mine
One minute they're
chief.
talking like this, and they go,
Get
"All right, mate, how
beat
are you?"
up. You never know when they come back.
No, I
Like I
mean,
said, there's spies
I've-
everywhere. Well, I know you could be spies.
Hello.
Yeah,
Sort
we
of chicken.
But
I ask, who did
Hello,
it?
Thrift.
Is that your depressed voice?
It's
Sorry.
all pain for me.
Oh,
It's all pain.
Because if you do that, it sound like Drain Club. I have to go. Who did it?
Oh no, Drain Clog.
God, fucking Drain Clog.
The
Oh,
return
Jesus.
of Drain Clog.
Drain Clog's back as a monk. He was
No.
reincarnated, huh?
I'm trying not to do Drain Club. I'm purposely trying not to do Drain Club.
The old man with the grayed hair says I don't know what they call themselves, but they came in as this man with a big old red cloak ripped up and tarnished on his shit, and there's a bunch of other guys with him, and there's some soldiers. They came up, they rounded us up, they moved us all up over here, and we looked at the houses, and they said, "Which one of you wants to fight?" And I said, "Not me," and I hid. And then the rest of them, they go, "I'll fight," and they threw them in there, and it was burning. Rightly terrified.
I spend most of my time in the wilds, so I can't be the best judge of character.
11 Van
You
Dyke.
understand about half the words that were said there.
Right, so I think we should go to the farmhouse since that's the only that place got completely untouched and they didn't even go near it.
Good idea.
Whereas in our town they burnt everyone to the ground and crisped them all up. So they burnt everything to the ground and crisped all the people
They
up.
ripped you guys must have fought if they ripped up your whole town, man. They told us we'd be okay if we just stay here and do nothing.
They didn't tell us anything. They just attacked.
Yeah,
What? They attacked. Oh, unlucky you are. Yeah, unlucky.
we're gonna go kill him. I think.
I'm going to wonder. I probably can't add much to what they're interviewing, but I'm going to wander around. Does it look like they've tried to set fire to this side of the building? Like this side?
No, does
They've
not.
just left it.
They've left it.
All right. I'll wander along afterwards after I've had
Yeah,
it.
so it's exactly what Pantera said. They just had torches in their left hands and set fire to that side of the town.
as they're walking by and hold out their left hand.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, people had
Okay.
flags
Yeah.
out on that side of the road. The flags caught fire and the houses
Maybe,
burnt
but
down.
yeah, I'll go and do that, and then that'll be an excuse for it because I really need a piss. So,
All right.
Oh,
I was going to go between two of the huts and have a slash. Right, okay.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick pee break.
yeah.
If you like,
Kevin?
I'm going to quickly go to that farmhouse. But yeah, we're all going to do that. Everyone have a little
Oh.
5
Well,
minutes.
yeah, and then once we have I have some ideas on when you get some stuff.
Okay. Don't do the drain clog voice, though.
Don't do the drink.
Try not to do Drain Clog. I'm gonna be like,
Don't do drain clog.
You got to get the next voice coming and preparing. What are you gonna say?
The next voice.
I'm just
Bring
a
in
sad
the next
person.
voice.
Oh,
we
you
need
know,
to
just-
prepare
In my
it.
next voice, I talk like this, and this is how I talk all the time. Oh my god, why am I talking like this?
I can do like
Why do you
Yes,
turn to my people this way?
Stop talking like this.
I can do like the Perry, right? So I can be like the SpongeBob 4 hours later voice and
I pissed off some Quebecy guy from Canada because I was making fake French noises in Call of Duty a couple of days ago. That was kind of funny. After they
I
were
remember.
downed, we were like, au revoir, and then they were like, I quit. Sorry, I'm a jerk. I can help it. I can help it. It's what I do. It's what I do. I'm Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, don't you include the boys? Because I used to be one.
There anybody out there?
No.
Is there anyone out there?
There is people out here.
Well. I don't know what's going on over there yet. No, let's go. Back to work. Back to work. I go. We're just missing panties.
So there's stuff going on at the farm, is there?
I don't know. Do you know? Where's
I
panties?
don't know. I don't.
I thought I think we're going to head to the farm since that's the only place that everyone.
Oh.
Well,
I went to the loo. I assume you guys.
no, we waited for you. That's
Oh,
right.
we were waiting for you. Yeah, we said everybody go on a pee break.
Then
and,
Pantera just
we're missing
vanished.
panties.
Fell down a hole.
Oh, I
Is
put
gold-
my headset down by that point. So
Panties is missing. I'll move you towards the farmhouse in the meantime. Just wait for it so I don't have to repeat myself.
I made the pee-pee.
Did you?
I got some sourdough bread.
Well. Let's see.
let's go.
All right, so you're moving to the barn. The farmhouse. The barn. And as you approach, you see the doors to the barn are wide open. Darkness within.
Ooh.
And there are people outside the farmhouse that attends the barn, and it appears they are working.
I'm gonna sneak up so I can get a look. But I mean, do they look like they're? I don't know. Do they look like they're farm workers or soldiers like we found in the last village?
You would suspect, based on your knowledge of farming, that these people are farmers, if not a little nervous, but they appear to be farming properly. However, that is.
Well, they're really genuinely farming.
Yes, they're generally
No,
farming.
I was just checking there weren't still soldiers hanging around here that were like. There was a odd one at the last village.
Well, So we can get. We could probably, have a wash and get some food and get some better gear,
In the town.
and
You
also
wanna see?
start asking around town, see what's what, find out what's going on. If anyone knows
I
anything
want
more
to
than they said.
stand there for a second, like obviously just staring at him without blinking.
Like hardcore stare.
Yeah.
All right, demonstrate for me, please.
Mhm.
All right, so
Who are you staring at?
Paris is staring. I'm assuming at the farmers.
Yeah, I just want can I
The-
see
the-
what they're doing? Like what exactly they're
Yeah.
doing?
The nervous-looking farmers that
Mhm.
are like one of them's got a hoe that is clearly trying to dig like a trench for.
I'm just
you
going to
know,
make sure my horns are sharp and just, touch the points on them. Feel pointy.
Does anyone want to throw me a
Well,
perception check?
I snuck up, so I'm not being completely obvious in the
Ah.
tree line. No,
So you're in the tree line.
I have no people skills, dude. Come on.
Yeah, you're just like.
I don't either, but I'm.
I'm used to everyone being shit scared of me because I've got horns, so
Oh, there
I'm
you
just
go.
not bothered.
23 perception.
And while staring super intently and kind of creepily, like a ex-boyfriend who just won't let it go,
Pretty much.
you've noticed that they kind of keep looking with their eyes to the barn. They just
What, the barn that
almost
we
as if-
stood right next to?
the barn that you stood next to. That's
Ah.
got darkness inside. You can't see.
I have dark vision. I can see inside the barn.
Oh, really?
I have dark
Then
vision
how
as
come you
well.
can't see what's inside it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you all have dark vision?
Probably, yeah. I'm going to knock on the
Yeah.
door.
Literally,
Actually, I'm
all
not
of
even
you
going to
have
bother
dark
knocking.
vision.
I'm just going to open the front door and
The
walk
door is
in.
open already.
Good, I'm
It's all
going
Barn
in.
door's open. I'm
Hello?
gonna walk to the front of the barn door.
I'm still sneaking. I'm not going with this.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
like, I'm not with this crew of idiots.
Yeah, you sneak around. You can be the backup. That's what Rangers are supposed to do, be the backup. Yeah? Because I'm
Or
I'm a
murderers.
demon.
I am watching. I'm going to see if I can see anything inside the barn.
I'm a tiefling warlock, so I'm like breathed in fire.
You're curious. You're sneakily curious, but not being sneaky. As the two of you, Karakir and Paris, stand in the front of the barn looking into the door, you don't really see anything. It's rather dark. You can make out faint shapes of what are likely cow stalls or some sort of livestock, and the edges of hay bales.
But our
and-
dark vision's not working in here.
Yes, it is not. It is not.
Okay, I'm going to
Black and
set
white.
fire to a torch. then.
I'm gonna notch my bow and pull it back, like hold the bow.
You're like you're the old guy in Lord of the Rings at Helm's Deep who's like
No, he's not
holding
going to
it,
let
and
go and accidentally
he's not
shoot an
gonna
orc. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
He's a
All
young
right.
guy. He hasn't got old man shakes.
I may be a bit shit, but I'm not that shit.
You have more than one eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in a little bit, a few steps in.
All right, as you cross the threshold, Paris, and nobody else notices this, but as you cross the threshold, the room brightens up as if you've passed through some barrier.
Good, I'm
and you
following him
now
in.
see-
Just one
and you
second.
see- 1 second, who? 1 second, who?
I'm going to follow him in,
sorry.
I said.
Yeah, well, somebody said 1 second.
He's just timing. He's counting to himself. One.
Yeah,
two,
I think
potato,
he's
three, potato,
AFK.
four.
All right, but you follow him in, and you notice the same effect that the darkness appears to be gone now that you're actually.
I'm going to
within.
see if it's an illusion.
What's an illusion? What do you think?
This
is an
whole
illusion?
darkness, lightness thing is some kind of optical illusion. I'm going to see if there's magic afoot.
So you want to do detect magic?
I don't know
You
if I
have
can do
detect magic?
detect magic. I'm going to use my
know.
perception to
All
see
right,
if
I
I
had to
can.
step away for a second. What's up? What did I miss?
I'm gonna notice,
You
see if
missed
I
nothing
notice any-
because I switched to Karakir doing the same thing you just did. But they crossed the threshold, and you're apparently very new to magic, Karakir, so you don't know what's
It's
going
the
on.
wrong spell, but yeah,
and-
go on. Okay,
can't
I don't
quite
know what's
tell.
going on.
And as Karakir and Paris have crossed the threshold of Thera, they kind of disappear from your sight. And you're looking in the door of the barn, and you no longer see them. Not even a rough outline or edge
Well, that's
Like
weird.
that.
I'm going to step outside and say it's light inside but dark when you look inside. There's some weirdness going on here. I don't know what it is. Though.
You could do a religion check. Would that help anything?
No, I'm just going to go and tell him. I'm just going to tell Zavira to say.
You just got to shout it across.
You're gonna tell me?
I'm going to
what I
step
say?
out through the door so he sees me reappear and say there's something weird going on in this building.
How do you know what I can see?
I don't know what you can see. I'm just going to step out of the building again. Say there's something
You
weird
should do
going on in here.
reappear.
Maybe he assumes that you see the darkness just as well. I don't know.
Well,
We can all see in the dark, and we can't see in the dark
I'm
in that room.
ignoring what Jim says because he wouldn't know what I could see. But I'm gonna. I'm assuming I'm somewhere near the tree line.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run up to the door, but I'm not gonna go in yet.
When Karakir comes out of the door, pretty much nearly immediately, as soon as they recognize that he's come out the door, the farmers just scatter. They go running into the field, into the woods, into the house. They take off. Now you approach the edge. Now you're near Karakir.
And I've just seen everyone run off. Where is the door we've come in by? On the tree side.
Yeah, on the tree side.
All right, and we can see the field people in the field running off.
Yeah, because there's a little house under the trees.
Ah, okay.
I could draw a square if you'd like.
Oh, sorry, don't worry. I'll do.
What's in there? Why do you come out?
Well, it's really weird. You go in there and it lightens up, but we can't. Our dark vision's not working. Some kind of.
I have a question. Would you know you have dark vision?
Yeah, of course you do. You're an elf. You can see in the dark at night.
Right. That's true. That would be not related to your character class. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, we know because when we go at night, we don't need torches. Like, what? I don't need a torch. I can see in the dark. We figured that out already.
So
Yeah.
first thing
It's
you
not
do is
like
you go to
Ratatouille. It's not
Supermax
like
prison,
Ratatouille's secret. That's
and
completely.
then they
different.
shine your eyes.
So, and I'm sorry, just asking, what did you see when you went in there?
It just lit up like there was a
What lit up?
whole room.
Okay, what was in the room?
Just the farm, stables and
Yep.
farms and all that stuff. But there's some kind of weird barrier you step through to see in. Step out and have a look. Step back, have a look inside, then step through.
I haven't gone in.
Oh well, you can see how dark it is now. Now, if you step through, suddenly it's going to light up like you've walked through a bubble.
The
Really
parent's
weird.
still in there. Or Paris is still in there, and he
Can we
Hang
see?
on,
We
just
can't
see-
see him when we're outside, can we?
Just see my
Yes,
face
yes.
like pop through the barrier, just my face.
Hang on.
Just
Go.
a Mitzelplick comedy.
And I go, come. And my head just disappears.
Goes back in.
You see, weird.
It's like a black Stargate. I don't know.
I was gonna go ask what they knew was in there, but never mind.
They were like, "Peace out."
Well, what
They
you can
ran.
see what we can see when it's in there is it just like a farm. There's not anything different in there. It's like a weird light that doesn't
Yes.
penetrate.
I'm not sure how familiar your characters would be with barns, but as far as you could tell, it looks to be just a normal barn inside, except that you could actually see. And there's livestock in there, almost as if it should be normal.
Okay. Let me put this as simply as I can. We just snuck up on a barn.
Yes.
You snuck up on a barn? I didn't know the barn was sentient.
Well, we snuck up on a barn to find out what was in there. You came out to tell me there's nothing wrong other than we can see. You can't see in there. Like there's some kind of magical thing. Everybody who was stood around here, who I might have asked before you came out to interrupt me.
As you're talking and a little disgruntled, Paris flies through the black portal, for lack of a better word, and just clocks right into the both of you standing there, and you all fall down.
Oh,
He's thrown with tremendous force.
what were you saying, Zafira?
Oh,
What happened there?
don't know.
And
So
See?
let's go find out.
There's something
from
weird
some
in
of the
that barn.
people I was going to ask before you stopped me from asking them.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, Zafira. I'll get you a better bow. I know it's a shit bow. And where have they all gone? They've all run off.
They ran.
No. Weird that, isn't it? When
Look,
you just
Paris,
walk-
everyone's run off. What did he do?
You hear a swearing half elf walk off through the forest to go and try and track down one of these fuckers that's walked off.
Hmm.
To see where they've gone.
House.
So what are we going to do? Is he bruised at all, Paris, or is he just like a...
No, he was
No.
just picked up
He
and
did-
thrown with not by a person. It just as it was gravity said, "Fuck you,
said-
get out."
No, you said the house was in here, right?
Yeah, and
So I'm gonna go
That's
like see if there's anybody at home.
I'm gonna go and try and track down one of the people that was stood around of tracking whatever.
you can see the person is running across the field rather slowly, tripping and falling, getting up and running and tripping and falling. That'd probably be the easiest person to get. You know, just because it's just
They were
a person.
peeing and they try to run with their.
You're not peeing.
That'll do.
I mean, you're like pants around your leg, kind of running.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, they're just tripping on the dirt. They're
Well-
overall excited, overly animated when they run.
Excited or fearful?
You can't tell from looking at their back.
All right, like I'll go track him down.
Turn around. Oh, they are excited.
they're aroused. No, I'm kidding. And Paris, when you try to open the door is locked to the house. It is not opening.
knock.
There is no actual lock you don't see, but the door doesn't open.
I knock.
As you knock, you feel that there's no give to the door at all, as if something is bracing it from behind.
Is there windows I can look at?
There are windows, yeah.
Oh, look at the windows.
When you reposition around, you look in the windows, you could actually see that there are two people just leaning aggressively against the door, holding it shut.
Okay, I'm going to bang on the window. Open
Yeah,
the door.
I'm gonna like smile like with my worst emo smile and like wave in the window.
Like Gerard Way from
Sure, I have no idea who that is.
My Chemical Romance.
And then I'm going to come up behind him with my horns first and then go, open the door, and bang on the window.
All right, and Zilphira, can you throw me an athletics check?
Okay. No.
The person is continuing to get away from you in the field. Apparently, you're tripping and falling as well. Karakir and Paris are trying to get the door open.
No,
by
we're going to try to get the
persuading
window
people.
open by banging on it.
Yeah. You're banging on the window?
No, I'm. How many windows
He's
are
putting
there?
faces and I'm banging on it.
There's one on the front, one on the side. That are
I'm on the
easily
side one.
accessible.
I'm just lightly tapping and smiling and waving.
Can you throw an intimidation check, Paris?
I'm smiling and waving. How is that intimidation?
Because you're a creepy emo guy. That just seems so fucked up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah.
I've got
Like, no
horns.
intimidation.
I'm going to intimidate him.
All right, and you can throw an intimidation as well. They're not very intimidated at Paris. They're just kind of freaked out, like kind of creepy.
Not an intimidation person. Like,
I'm going to make
No.
some sparks come out of my fingers. You know, come on, open the door.
I'm like trying to be nice and smiling. It doesn't even come
Just-
across as a smile. It's like,
It's like it's more like a grimace than a smile.
yeah, because it hurts to smile. So I'm really trying, really, really hard.
and they're just kind of staying away from that window, and they looking through the other window and see Karakir popping sparks out of his fingertips, and they're like, "Go away! You're one of them! Go away!"
No, I'm not one of them. That's a bit rude. Yeah, you only just met me.
And Zafira, one more athletics check.
Uh,
See if you catch this guy. Come on.
He's got to make an athletics check to catch a guy who keeps falling over.
Yeah, because if he's falling over, why wouldn't Zafira fall over? But you do actually roll really good, so you manage to catch up to him and you grab him by the back of his collar of his jerkin. You like hold him still. And
hi.
I want to do like that little where you take your index, your pointer finger, and your thumb, and you make with both hands and make a little heart shape in the window. It'd be like heart shape.
they're just confused. They're like, "It's using runes! It's using runes!"
No, it's just like yay. Love you.
Zafira has the guy by the neck, or by the collar of his shirt, jerkin thingadoodle.
They're not letting us in.
Hi. What the?
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna. I could ask you a million things right now about what's going on, but basically, the village where we lived was burned down. Your village is half burned down. What's in the barn?
I'm getting 20s left and right, by the way.
Cheat.
I'm not cheating. I'm just rolling the dice.
Of course you're not
Can you
cheating.
see my
can't
20?
cheat.
Can you see my 20s? Can you see how
Yeah, I
good
saw
that
the
is?
20. That's very good.
Yeah.
You rolled 2 now.
That's the
No.
second one in a row.
Wish.
The man caught and collared by Zelfira tries to run away, and he slips and falls, and he's still caught by the collar. He's like, "Let me go, please. Can you let me go? I didn't mean to. I didn't tell nobody.
What's in the barn?
You know, you're one of them."
I'm one of them.
And he starts trying to get away again, tries to pull away, but he can't. Zelfira has a mighty grip.
I'm gonna put my foot on his back, draw my bow, and point it at his head.
This is like an Oliphant, and you're Legolas.
What is in the barn?
Well, what do you mean? You went in, your friend went in there, and then you come out. And only people who come out are part of it. Let me go, please. Let me go.
I didn't hear any of that. I think only bats heard what you were saying there. What did you just say?
Translation. You and your friends, one of them went in there and came out, and the only people who come out are part of it.
Part of what?
The invaders. Try
No,
to speak clearly.
they killed our village.
Liar! Liar! Enemy somebody!
I'm going to pull the bowstring back a bit further. Probably straining doing it. 'cause I'm
It's
almost
taut super, and you could hear the stretch of the wood of the bow. The brace, it's like,
Say that again with me.
"Let me go, you evil fiend! Let me go! Somebody help me!
Who is in the barn?
Let me go!"
You're all waiting there. Who's in the barn?
I come over and I put my little fingertip on the tip of the arrow. Be like, no. I move it away. I came out. I'm not one of them.
Yes, you are! Yes, you are!
Okay. Tell me, who am I?
Who's on first? No, I'm kidding.
Who do you think I am?
What god do you serve? Or what master do you serve? No.
I serve pain and suffering.
At this point, the guy is just in a full-on panic.
I take my finger
Like,
off.
you
And put
can't
it on
really
his,
even understand what he's saying. He's just like,
just take my finger and put it on his lips.
as soon as you do that, the walls of the barn explode outward. Splintered pieces of wood go flying in 360-degree direction. I need you guys to roll me a whatchamacallit?
Acrobatic.
Why do you want acrobatics?
Because I'm really good at it.
I know.
I'll give you guys a choice, acrobatics or athletics, to get out of the way and dodge the fragments of wood from the barn. And if you fail below a DC of 12, you will receive 5 damage. Well, Paris succeeded.
What are we doing acrobatics for?
Acrobatics or athletics to dodge the fragments of wood from the barn that go flying.
Well,
And sorry, Zelfira, you shouldn't have been holding your bow like you were.
I've just spent 2 turns running from the barn.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you must be miles away from the barn, yeah.
you drug him back.
No, the pieces of wood just went that far. Paris, who manages to dodge basically just by falling to the ground, notices that across the field, the far field, the one even to the north of this, there's pieces of wood from the barn stuck in the trees all around. It's a completely, obviously, visually abnormal thing.
Make a circle.
Yeah, like completely outwards. Anything in its path just got hit with wood. Splintered, broken pieces of wood. And you notice that where the walls of the barn stood, there's now that same kind of black barrier from the front door around it. And the roof is still standing exactly where it was. It did not collapse or fall or anything like that.
Are there livestock parts anywhere?
No.
Okay.
Just
So just
pieces
the
of
wall.
wood. Yep, just pieces of the wooden planks and
How
walls and
did
glass
the
walls.
house fare? Like in break
The
a
hou-
window so we could get in? Did it?
There is, yeah, I would say there'd be a broken window. You can see in almost a perfect horizontal line, perpendicular to or parallel to the ground, in virtually a straight line going across. There's pieces of wood stuck into the walls of the house and the trees, as if this was a perfect level nova of a blast.
I'm gonna look around and make sure everybody's okay. If they need attention.
The barn is completely destroyed now, is it?
It's
All
just
the
a wall.
walls.
Well, the
barn
roof is still standing on its own, is it?
Yes.
It's being held up by that threshold
That
barrier.
like shadowy barrier thing.
Ah.
I've got to ask, what did he find in there?
I just animals. Hey, poop.
But what happened to the animals?
There's nothing. So they're still inside apparently. There's no animal bits everywhere.
Yeah, you don't see any animal bits. From what you can see, you just see the shadow remnant of. the
Okay, I'm going to
barn.
walk back into the bubble.
Did you search it?
They did not. No,
Did you sneak up on it?
they did not know.
I'm just going to walk back into the bubble and see what's going on.
You walked in the front door, said hello, and then walked out. Is that what you're telling
You
me?
walked out. I got yeeted.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
You got
walked
you.
out to tell you there was something weird going on, and then he got kicked out, and then the house blew up. I'm going back into the bubble.
Karakir walks. Now, I'm assuming, are you going to go right through the side, or are you going to go back to where the front door was?
I'm just going to go through the nearest bubble entrance. Yeah.
The nearest entrance. All right, so you walk through. As you pass through this barrier, just like before, now you can see, but as you look around you, the walls from the inside appear to still be there. And it looked like you had just walked through the wall. And
Okay.
kind
And
of
is
bumped
there
into a
anything
cow
in
that was in
here?
a stall. Throw me a perception check.
I'm going to take some steps back and try and drag this farmer, whoever he was.
This terrified individual.
If it's going to explode again, I don't want to be that near to it.
Take him in the house.
As you look around Karakir, You turn your head left to right, up and down, and you see in the loft there is a shadowy shape, a small man up on the loft, dark and in shadow.
Okay, I'm
You
going to
see
look
no
at him and
face. It
talk
looks-
to him using my telepathic ability and go, "What is going on?"
And you see the movement of the shape. I allowed you to do that to my head. Now, never again. And you see as he approaches the edge of the loft, is a cloaked and robed old dwarf with a ratty hood over his head, a leather cloak, dark and ragged, with black feathers trimmed on the edges, and this light blue, cornflower blue scarf underneath his beard kind of protruding out. And this is the only ounce of color you see as he stands there holding his wooden staff of gnarled, burled wood. Yes, I brought up burled wood because
I was just like, burled wood.
yeah, burled wood.
wood.
Like it has
Okay.
that. You can see that this staff is made of old, ancient wood, and he's sitting there tapping his left hand, which is not the one holding the staff, kind of like wrapping his fingers across his chest, holding his arm bent, his elbow down to his side, his fingers, his arm, forearm going across his chest, and his fingers like kind of doing this like rhythmic tapping while he holds in his right hand the staff.
Why did he blow the barn up?
I had to get your attention.
You could try and get attention. We come in and you kick one of us out. What can we do for you?
First, bring all your friends here.
Can I
Okay.
hear anything going on from where I'm at?
No.
I'm going to go back out and say, come on in. We've got to talk to this guy in here. It's safe.
He hasn't killed you yet.
It's safe.
Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, he just.
Oh.
I think this guy needs our help.
So the first thing I want to do is I want to get the farmer guy, and I'm just going to put him against. Oh,
The one who's panicked.
one that-
basically
Yeah,
gone
I
into
just want to
shock.
put him. I want to put him against the front door of that farmhouse and just say needs help, and leave him there. And I go to the window with my creepy smile, point at the front, point at the front
I've
door.
got a creepy smile.
Yeah, I could see. I just like. I really am trying to like be nice, and it just comes across as like creep. If Marilyn Manson was at your window, like just smiling at you and waving, right? Like,
As I,
Wait.
uh,
Have you got
So
a
just
really
looking
low
at you
charisma
like,
or something?
wait, go.
my charisma is 5.
5.
Very charming. Go on, Colin, what were you saying?
I was going to say, as I finish dragging this guy away, I don't know, I just ask him, who's in there?
It looks like a. Well, it looks
No,
like
not you, Jim.
Oh, sorry.
I'm asking the guy I'm dragging away from the place so he doesn't get blown up again by the.
At this point, the man suspects you aren't involved with that thing in the barn. So he says, "Oh, Prince, all right." I don't remember what his fucking voice was, but he says the Prince of Ravens. Prince of Ravens. He just keeps saying it over and over again.
Prince of Ravens.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
why Bill Clinton's voice.
probably give him like a quizzical look over my shoulder as I run towards the barn. If
Is it? And the rest of you going into the barn?
Yeah,
I
I've
say,
told them
"Ariel,
I'm back in already. Yeah.
I need a new pair of sunglasses. I want to meet the Prince of Ravens. I mean Ravens. I put him on. I take it from Zephyr. Put him by the front door. Needs help.
Everyone's like,
Awful
"Needs help."
smile, and then
I'm just
head toward-
imagining your smile and this terrible. Remove point. Ta-da! All right, so you guys go through the barrier or the barn, that shadowy barrier, and Kirakir says up there, and everybody looks up and they see this this dwarf, this ancient dwarf with beady eyes, and this. Here, let's just share a picture. This is what he looks. He looks like this man here.
Oh.
Yeah. He looks very
Is that a
creepy.
mask or a mustache?
What do you mean a mask?
It looks like a mask.
Oh no,
over his face.
it's a big old dirty mustache and beard, big old dwarven beard, and lots of long hair, and it's kind of hidden by his hood, a little shaded in.
There you go, 11. Put it in chat there. Exactly. Told you I was part Sheldon.
Yeah, pretty much today. That's what I was imagining. That's funny. So he sees you guys, and from behind his head, you kind of see this bird, this black bird, step out onto his shoulder, as if it's been there the whole time. But you didn't notice it before. I am here to show. God, I gotta get his voice down pat, but I don't know. I'd like to show you the future, and perhaps I can help you.
Did you burn? And I point towards where the houses were.
I was not the one who did it, but I
Who?
was here.
Who? Burn.
That would be the Great Army.
I mean, we're pretty good. I wouldn't say they're great.
Right. What can we do for you? You said you need my friends. We're all here now.
I know what happened to you. I know your power is growing. Unlike the rest of them, Lord Blakemore doesn't know. He took you as dead.
Can bring back Archie?
I know not of who you speak. God, I'm changing accents in the middle. I hate it. I fucking hate
Well, he's
it.
a multi-dimensional being. He keeps changing accents depending on what plane he's in.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's funny.
Doesn't matter.
I tear a little bit for Archie. Just a little cry.
And you guys met Lord Blakemore. He was a guy
Lord
with
Blamemore's the
red
guy who
scarf.
did the thing to us, isn't he?
Yeah, he did that thing to you guys.
Did the thing.
He's the fucker who did that thing.
He killed Archie.
Yeah, he killed Archie. He killed lots of people. His army, his knights, his captains.
So we survived. Why did we survive?
You have great power coming into you, and it will only get stronger. And I need your power for my own. So I offer this bit of truce for now.
Okay,
I'll
so
help you. I will train you. I will give you information. And as you grow, you will become powerful. You will defeat the other captains. And then, come time, I'll take your power from you. You can live a life that you had before. Nothing so dramatic as this. Yes, I see it in your eyes. You'll live. But you won't be great. You'll be normal. Isn't that what you wish for? Isn't that what you always wanted?
no idea. I still haven't made mind up what I want to do. Never
Do you
even thought
think you
about
can
it.
marshal
Still
all the
until I
power
died.
you need? I don't think you can. Can I marshal no
So-
forces?
So what have we got to do?
I will give you this insight. God, why did I do that?
And also, while we're at it, while you're talking about insight, why is everyone in the village shit scared of you and they've run off?
Well, maybe it's because of this. And he holds out his hand, and suddenly in it a book appears that you didn't notice before. And as the pages whip open, your
Well-
eyes start to ache, and you get this headache.
They're scared of literacy?
Oh, based
I'm
on
confused.
the way the farmers were acting, maybe. But as your head starts to ache and you have this like throbbing, pounding headache, suddenly it dissipates immediately, and you're no longer in the barn. You feel like you're these incorporeal beings floating around this room, and you see Lord Blakemere standing at the head of a table, and you see the Prince of Ravens, if you know him, standing in the shadowed corner, and you see on the table maps of the region, numerous maps, papers with things you can't read and words that are written down.
So we're going to try,
languages
because
you
I'm
don't
going to see
know.
if I can get a glimpse of these maps.
Sure. Throw me some.
We're just like corporeal beings. We can like just float. I just
You
want to
could
like
you could literally move around. You're like, this is almost as if it's a memory, but it's not a memory.
so I can like
You're-
rub my like
Yeah, while I'm
my,
in here, I'm going to do as much investigating as possible.
Sure.
rub my incorporeal ass in someone's face.
Does anyone else want to investigate?
Investigate. Okay, I'll investigate. I got.
See if you guys can see.
There you go. At 20.
And Zelfira, does Zelfira want to or no?
I know. I got.
No, I'm going to ask our crowy raven friend.
What are you going to ask him?
How are you in conflict with this army?
As you speak, your voice comes out and whispers and breathy air and makes no sound familiar to you. And no one other than who you perceive as the Prince of Ravens across the room even looks to ascertain that there's anything happening. He looks suspicious.
I mean, the village you're in was burned. The village we lived in was burned.
Give you a hint, you're not in a village anymore. You're no longer in a village.
No,
Yeah.
we were in.
Yeah.
I'm saying the village we were in was burned.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, you obviously have power. Whatever the hell.
Oh, you're talking to the character can't hear you. He doesn't know what's like. No one hears you. No one in the room. Not even your friends.
We're just fart clouds.
You're literally like a ghost right now.
Oh, so I can't talk to Raven Boy.
No.
Oh, okay.
You can talk, but it comes out in basically nonsensical wind almost.
No.
It's
All
like
right, so we have to save our questions till after the cutscene.
yeah. Please keep your hands and heart inside the cart at all times.
Okay.
I did do my
But
perception.
yeah, I'm trying to look and see if I can
investigation.
notice anything on this, something useful for later.
You do look at the map and you see things, and Paris, as you look around, the faces and beings that are in the room start to congeal into recognizable shapes and faces and people.
Any of them from the other night, other than
Yes.
Lord Turdface?
You see all sorts of people.
Looks like a pleasant chap.
We got Scarface,
Belinda Carlisle.
Green and Brown Widow.
Lots of pretty girls and a Scarface. Right, okay.
No.
Okay, I'm going to try and memorize all these faces as well. And Gandalf, right.
He's had Gandalf.
Gandalf the Grey, before he got
And
one.
of course,
Leatherface, Gandalf, third sister,
a handsome
two-
dude.
Oh, wow. That's a side party.
These are all the people you see around this room.
one-eyed
And you
Kevin, hence the handsome warrior.
Oh, they're in this room.
They're in the room all around this table with maps, based on basic general understanding of the world. You guys could tell this is some sort of battle planning.
Yeah, and
Oh,
we're seeing it's either happened or it's going to happen, or it's happening now, and we're like living inside a vision, maybe.
A vision of things. And of course, Hargrim is against the wall in the shadows.
left-handed,
As well.
right-handed.
So these can't be the people who lit the
Right-handed.
village on fire, can
What
Right, there's one lefty.
they?
What are they all looking at?
They're all observing these maps of terrain and regions.
Is
on the
anyone
table.
talking, or can we not hear them talking?
You can hear them talking just fine.
I'm going to try and look at what they're looking at.
Yeah, throw an investigation check.
Oh, I've got a million screenshots now over my.
Sorry. These are the captains. They're the important folks.
What was it? Perception.
Investigation or perception, I guess. Yeah, either one.
Both the same. So,
Yep. -7.
Oh, 20.
Look at
I
that.
hear that. 2 20s in a row. Well, you also see all these faces perfectly aligned, almost as if they're your own memories, even though they aren't. You hear them talking, and Lord Blakemore is standing at the end. He's got his big leather-gloved fingers pointing out various places on the map. And he says, I need you here, and I want you over there, and I want this one here. Take this town here. This is big. There's enough people there. We will bastion ourselves in there. This will be my place. And he's pointing at the capital of the nation.
So,
Hmm?
are these? This is just my general ignorance. Are these the guys that are defending against the Red Army, or
These are the cornflower blue guys, the invading army.
The ones that killed us.
The ones that killed the whole village and whatnot. These are. You would roll really well, so you would absolutely know these are the captains. These are the big important guys.
So, are there places he's mentioning that haven't already been burnt?
No.
If we look at the
They have
map,
not.
if we look at the map, what do we see our place as? Like already done or going to be done?
You see a painted red X on where your village would be, where your village.
And
would
the
be.
same with this town. You look southwest.
Yeah,
east.
This village, where you would perceive this village would be Asplane. There's an anchor painted over top in green.
You with a fucking anchor, I'm gonna.
And you see
right in the book.
You see about 9 different places circled with yellow paint, and they're all larger settlements that you've heard of but not been to. In your time, you haven't really explored there. And then
This is an anchor.
Okay,
Is
so
there a port nearby? Sorry.
does he mention where he's hitting next?
Specifically, as in the name of a specific target. Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah.
You hear him pointing out multiple targets. All of these cities that he points out, all these major areas. He's talking about troop movements. He's going to move a captain into each one of these places. So they're going to essentially be regional control. And you're hearing him explain this to his captains. So it's something you're fully aware of.
8. 1 per captain and 1 for him.
Correct.
And also,
correct.
hang on, just quickly for a second. What is the Raven geezer doing?
He's just leaning against the back wall. And yes, he is a captain.
Can he see us? If I wave at him, does he see
He's
me?
a captain too?
He doesn't see you, no. And yes, he's a captain. This is a meeting of the captains.
So he is actually one of them.
Yes. And he points off to this weird guy in this leather suit.
What was class?
Bring the picture.
So it's his memories. That's what we're looking at.
Oh, here's the other one. Sorry, there's another.
Some memories. This is going on right now.
Ooh.
This man, and Lord Blakemore turns to him and says, and you will patrol the woods, the roads, and the paths. Take your stealthy army soldiers. Didn't name him yet, sorry.
He's got 4 arms, at least.
Yes,
he's squinting.
He says, take them. Search out anyone who would pass without our knowledge. And remember, everyone, we are here as kings, as lords. We will make them suffer if we have to. But please, refrain until you have no other choice. Take my word. If someone steps out of line and challenges the order we place, we will end them. And we will do it with overwhelming force. Do you get me? Do you understand me?
Do you get what I'm putting? Do you pick up what I'm putting down?
No, he's not fucking bootleg Arnold.
Run to the chopper.
No. You guys are silly. Run to the chopper.
Okay, so I'm just going to try and get as much information, memorize as much stuff as I can while I'm here. So
That's
if
about
it
the same.
comes up later on, I can use it.
I
will,
take notes on everything. I memorize everything you just said.
I'm going to wander across and lean against the wall next to our friendly
So,
crow
Raven Prince.
dwarf.
So we couldn't like
Hang on, let
wander
Kyle finish
around
what he's doing.
outside and be like look around except from this memory, right? It's not like we can sneak off to
You mean
somewhere.
you want to see if you can go check out other areas in this
Yeah.
compound? Because clearly you're in
Well-
this big stone room.
I'm going to ask a dwarfy friend. So, what's your relation to these people?
Again, your voice comes out in this wispy sound, but Hargrim Ravencall, choose his name, which I've never revealed yet. I'm an idiot. The Prince of Ravens turns and looks where you are, but he looks around as if he doesn't see anything, but he's suspicious that something is there.
Ah. Have you got a bad breath, Delphira?
Possibly.
Not
Alright.
eaten
Can
for
I like
weeks.
look out a window and maybe
There are
see
no
where
windows in this room. There's
Okay,
just
go
one
through the wall.
iron-bound door. You want
Can
to go
I-
through the wall?
I want to see where we're at, if able.
As you try to push yourself through the wall, you kind of bounce off it. Your form kind of molds to the edge of the wall and then springs back into your traditional form, almost as if the walls are resisting your ability to pass through them.
Can't see beyond the perception of the person whose memory it is. All right.
All right, so this is long in the past.
Yeah, because he can't be there in here.
Okay, so
at the
the
same
anchor is
time.
probably where they started off the mission, which is why this town we're in is the
Ooh.
first place.
I mean,
The
yes
anchor?
and no. Anchor means they could still make weapons and crap. Right? So they left them here for a reason. I'm assuming it's so they can get supplies if needed. I mean, it's an anchor. They don't
Yeah, but
need
why is,
something. They're
why
gonna
is
wipe
this
it.
geezer hiding in the barn?
He's one of the generals.
Yeah,
Is this
exactly.
the town he was supposed to get?
You, based on what was being pointed out and him saying, you here, this is not the town that Prince of Ravens.
I'm going to
Who
pinch
was
myself and
supposed-
wake up now. There's
Who
no
was-
place
was
like
anybody
home.
supposed
There's no
to be
place
here?
like home.
Just
Was
by the
any-
mere thought of saying go back, you dissipate from the dream and you are now back into your normal body.
Was anybody pointed to go here? Any of the generals?
To this particular place, no.
All right.
All that was on here is just the anchor, the green anchor.
All right. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna close my eyes and wish myself back into my corporeal, my standard form.
And
Kind of thing monks do all
within
the time.
moments,
Travel
you're just
between
back to your
planes.
form. You are in the barn, so to speak, in your body, and you're there with Prince of Ravens. Hard.
Why are my pants off? Oh,
Your pants are not off, man.
Is Zelfira unconscious while she's not in her body?
Zelfira's body looks to be wide awake, just looking in the last place she was looking, but not moving, not blinking, not breathing.
Have I got any like red paint in my pocket that I can just draw something on her face while she's unconscious?
You dick. But no, I don't think you have any pain.
No,
That's
I'm
you.
not going to really do that. Okay, right.
oh, that's when you put the cow poop in the hand and tickle her nose with a feather.
Y'all are dicks.
Okay, we're just waiting for
So what's
Zelfira to
Zelfira
get back
doing?
now.
I'm here. I've been here the whole
Oh,
time.
you
Oh, but are
came
you
back?
still in
Oh.
are you still in Ghostland, or are you back with
Oh no! Well, no. Well, I'll come out of Ghostland, however you do that. I haven't been anywhere. I've just been listening.
Yep, you just.
Oh, yeah,
if
I
you
know
wanna
you was
go back
there.
to
I'm
your
just,
body,
I was
you
waiting
just
for
think
you
wanna
to
go back to
say there's no place like home and come back.
body.
Sorry. I just assume. I just assume we're all there.
Okay.
All right, so your back was in your bodies.
Right, so
The
that
dream is
when
over,
did that
and
happen
you're-
then, Mr. King of Ravens or Lord of Ravens or Crowman or whatever your name is? What is your name?
What
You haven't
is
even
it?
introduced yourself. I'm
And he
Karakir.
looks. I'm Gary. Nice. He turns his back to you guys. He goes, "That happened an hour ago, before you came here."
Well, how are you there and here at the same time then?
Fast horse.
Nice, fast horse. He turns and his book opens again, and he holds it up so you can see the page. And he says, "Because I have memories, I have spirit, and I have skill. I
Okay,
can
so
do
you've done
many
some magic.
things."
All right. So you're one of his captains, but you don't really like him.
He just kind of chuckles under his breath. "I like him good enough, but still doesn't mean he should have the power to control the world."
Okay.
Now
So
what?
what would you like us to do?
As I said, I
need to
need you
set
to
us on a
grow in
path.
strength. You must grow in strength. Weaken the enemy's army. My armies. Go to these places. Sow discord. Sow disarray. Become stronger. And then I will take your strength so I can defeat the man that has taken everything from your land.
Okay, and right. So what do you want us to do? Short term.
Right.
What's the short term plan?
Wait.
Wait,
So-
what?
And what are you going to do with this strength?
That is for me to know, and no one to find out. And he looks at the three of you and says, "I will offer you this gift so you can learn that I am here and honest, and that I mean no harm to you." And he waves his staff across in front of himself, and a flash of light in all your eyes, and you gain a level up. Dun dun dun. You've
Dun,
gained
dun.
power.
I say, you want me trust? Leave them alone.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm really trying not to do like.
You don't want to be
Indian
drain
thing.
clog again.
No, I'm trying not to do a. It's everything's going into like a faux like mocking Indian accent. I don't want that. I'm trying like not. I don't want to do the mock the Indian thing. Damn it! All right.
Understand.
Anybody listening? Not what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
Says I want you to leave them alone. The town. Leave.
Done.
So if he leaves, is the whole barn going to collapse because there's no walls anymore?
I don't know. You don't know.
I don't want to. It's like, wait till we leave first.
But do your levels up, people. You got the whatchamacallit, what do they call it?
I guess hit that
Milestone leveling. Is
class
that
level. I
what-
just changed it. I click on that and I
You gotta drag
do my class and level thing, right?
on the class and
Am I
level tab.
clicking?
Your class and level on the main tab, it'll open up a little window, and then you drag the little shield on the right hand side of the next window onto the level thing.
So okay, the one. There we go. Yeah, the
Yay.
shield next underneath the plus button.
Yes.
Drag that to your class and level.
Yes.
Hmm.
And then stuff will happen.
What the
You
hell
gotta-
is key?
Key is an
Okay.
ability you
I'm going to
have.
not do hex.
Okay, so I just gained 10. My unarmored movement is now 40
35.
plus 10.
I thought it was +5.
Right. I'm looking at the monk thing right now. It's plus 10. It's plus 10 until I get to the 6th level, and it's plus 15.
Mm,
I
don't
can show
know.
you a screenshot.
Oops.
I don't know.
It's on the monk class thing. I'm looking
Well,
at it. Heck yeah. 40 feet, baby.
It might make sense. Monks can move fast. Depends on which monk you're looking at, because there's like 5 of them in there.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at the regular standard 5e1. I'm looking at the D&D Player's Handbook. Not look at sword.
No. That's not plus every time you level up. That's just.
Oh
your
no,
base.
I know. But
So,
I got 40 feet though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's from 30 to 40. Yeah.
I was confused for him. I'm like, you definitely don't end up going 100 and something feet by the time.
No, I thought that when I first saw it. I was like, oh damn. I was like, no, but I was 30 now, and level 2, level
That's what I
3,
wanted to be.
level 4, and level 5, and it's 40. Level 6 is 45. Level 10 is 50. Level 14 is 55.
Yeah, so you're gonna
And
be
then-
fast as a monk when you get to high level.
At level 18, it will turn to 60 feet total, which is insane.
Ta-da.
So that's kind of cool. Now I got to figure out what this key is.
Kung
So
Fu
look
power,
at the
dude.
key. You get key points, and when you have a key point, you can spend a key point and do things like immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action, or patient defense. You
So
can
it's
spend
like
1
spell
key
slots.
point. Kinda.
But not.
They're like sorcery points more than they are spell slots.
Okay, I see. And then what? And then unarmed movement is already natural there.
Then
I want
you
to
all-
find in this place a quarterstaff. Can I
Look
find?
at that, 33 HP for Karakir. Holy crap! 26 for Zilphira.
Oh wow, I have a whole whopping 19. My strength sucks.
Oh, that's based off Constitution,
Oh, my con's 12. It's not horrible,
Yeah.
but
so that's only +1.
it's funny because I have the probably highest AC, but
Karakir's fucking Constitution is a 10. Yeah.
33
He's got a
minus
good roll.
5.
All right. So he basically granted you extra power. So now you guys are stronger.
oh, I got some new stuff. What's this stuff? I have no idea what this is. It added some stuff in here. I have no idea what Flurry of Blows is. I don't even know where that comes from.
Fury of Blows is a key power. That's the one where I said
Oh.
you spend a key point and then you get to do.
I just get those. See, how do I know what my key powers are?
What's that?
How do I know what my key powers are?
Well, they're under your monk action and effects, and they say
I'm looking under monk. I don't see key.
literally under features it says key.
Let's see yeah, I know what the under actions. I see it. Where are
Under
you?
abilities.
See the. Oh, it did it on its own. No, wait. Martial arts, unarmed defense, unarmed.
Strength, Dex, Con,
Oh.
Common Charisma.
Those are
Oh,
key
went the wrong way
abilities under
again.
features.
Charisma. Right.
Step of the wind. Oh damn! Step of the wind. So if disengage, I don't get attack of opportunity, right?
Yep. As long as you.
Also, I need to choose a type of artisan's tool or 1 musical instrument.
Haha.
So, how do I actually pick archery as my fighting style?
There
Does
should
that
have been
come
a
up
pop-up.
3rd level, doesn't it? Or is that 2nd level?
Yeah, I've got the ability has appeared in my features list, but how do I actually apply it to my character so I don't have to just hit a +2 every time?
That is as simple as let's go into the action.
Oh, hang on, yeah. Fighting style, ranges effect, melee self.
Fury of blows makes him prone, but it doesn't really say that in
Yeah,
the.
it worked.
Oh,
Too
how
bad I
was this
rolled a
shit?
1. Automatic miss. But there, now you have +6 for archery style.
But my character sheet is still saying. My character sheet isn't reflecting that.
What do you mean?
It's still saying melee.
What's saying, man?
My fighting style.
I don't even see what that is.
So fighting style, and then the effect is damage to melee.
Why would there be damage to melee?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I don't see, and I'm saying I don't see any bonus for melee damage or melee attack. I don't know.
Well, point is, even if
Mage
I
armor,
am
MC,
seeing that,
I've done
which
that.
I am, why am I not seeing what the bonus actually is, which would be archery?
Because I hard coded that into your thing anyway, so that doesn't mean that shouldn't even be there really.
Well, I mean that's just appeared.
Well, now it's gone. Ha.
Yeah, that's what I gained from leveling up. I didn't click anything to gain that. It wasn't there before. You've just deleted it,
Yes, I did.
and
Oh, was it
I don't-
added the wrong thing?
Yeah, it did. It added the melee one for dueling, so that way you get your +2 bonus with the with your single weapon. But I hard coded in the short bow plus bonus.
No. I should have a further +2 now
Why?
because I've just hit level 2, and I'm picking archery. That's my point.
Yeah.
You just deleted my level 2 bonus.
No. You're not listening to a word I'm saying. You're so dead set on your own. I'm saying the one that I deleted was for melee that really you didn't pick.
That was never there before.
But now it's gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not going to use it, right?
Yeah. So why isn't the one that I have picked there?
I don't know, but I hard coded into your short bow the +2, so it's there automatically already. That's why it says +6.
That's not range weapon. You've just hard coded it into the short bow.
Your short bow is a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
But the fighting style thing is gone, is what he means.
You've totally deleted my fighting style.
No. Oh my God, you're not listening to me.
I am.
Oh.
You have. I had a separate thing in my
Okay,
range.
listen. You can pick one fighting style at that level, correct?
Yes, correct.
And you wanted archery, which is +2 to your ranged attack, right?
Yeah.
So you know how your short bow says +6 now instead of +4? Because I put it in there as a bonus.
So if I pick up a longbow, is that going to automatically add that?
No, there's probably an effect for archery you can add somewhere.
I had the fighting style
Was it an effect? Yeah.
effect applied. The wrong effect applied just because I hit level 2.
All right. So yes, you've got to find him the. Have you got the Robertini?
I now have to remember that every weapon, range weapon I pick up, I have to.
No, there's an effect you can put on your character that stays on it permanently that makes it do archery +2. You just got to.
There was another one there. It deleted it, and then it came back.
Have you got the Robertini stuff, 11?
No, I don't have any of that
I'm
activated.
guessing it gave me dueling was the one it gave me without picking it. But you've just applied it to that particular weapon that I've picked up.
Yeah, there's an effect called archery that just means everything with your range weapons is +2, but you got I don't know what the code for it is. Same as I've got on this character, I've got the hellish resistance effect, which I typed up.
Yeah.
So you can do that for archery, same thing somewhere, but yeah, I can't remember what it is. I'll dig it out.
And I have to pick spells, but I don't have a spell tab.
You get spells at level 2?
Yeah.
He gets Hunter's Mark, I think, usually is like what everybody takes, but
Okay, I got a herbalism kit from my thing. Get a herbalism kit. Pick up tool. I could pick up artisan tool. What would be an artisan tool? Yeah, I don't think my 5 charisma is going to do anything when I fight for an instrument.
Who knows? Bada bing.
Cobbler, cook.
I'll have a look for the
glassblower,
effects tomorrow.
It's already there. It's already there.
Oh, you figured it out, did you?
Yeah. I just didn't activate the modules because I wanted to learn how to do this stuff manually, and we could, actually learn how to play the game instead of having it done for us.
Yeah, but if that effects thing just speeds shit up, doesn't it? It's all right.
Yeah.
Things like the auto this, that, and the other, they're a bit annoying. But things like effects,
Yeah, but I mean, just +2 damage on any archery thing I do. That's not playing the game. That's just the game. It's not like I have to remember that when I'm fighting a hamster that I have to.
No, yeah, yeah, exactly. So the effects are one thing, but the things like the auto flanking and auto this, that, and the other, they get in the way of actually learning the game because it takes care of all of it for you.
It's just like if I am using a bow, it does this. But the weird bit is it added an effect which wasn't one I'd picked, and then it was gone.
Yeah, it might be a bug in the character level up thing.
It just auto added it.
All right, I want to. Do we have any money?
Don't think we've got any money. Did he give us like a bag of gold, 11?
No, we didn't.
You sure?
Positive.
Gives us a level, but no bags of gold.
Oh,
I mean,
if I go around town and say, we're gonna go kill a bunch of these people.
You're gonna kill the people in the
Kill the
the bad guys, not the
people
villagers.
responsible.
The bad guys, not the villagers.
town.
Can I
We're just
get
going to
like,
burn the village to the ground now. Now we're leveled up.
will they give me like a basic quarterstaff and some arrows? Maybe.
Will they give them to you? You'd have to ask.
Oh, I'll ask. It says we're gonna go kill the people who burned this place down and our village.
And you
Very
would
much
avenge
appreciate
you.
some. I would very much like some provisions and weapons.
Well, you'd have to show us you're capable first.
Okay,
We're not just going to give away our prized works and possessions.
it's a
No
stick
reason.
and
We just need a
One-
decent stick for him. How is that a prized
Anybody can
possession?
say-
I want some sticks. What do I need to do?
Then you can go make your own damn stick. If it's just a stick, this is the best kind of you would. It's got a flex to it, so that way it doesn't break when you hit things repeatedly. This is a special lacquer, so that way this isn't just a simple stick. You got to make sure you find the right piece of tree and shave it down just right, so that way you don't have any weaknesses with the grain.
All right, side quest. What do I need to do?
This guy, a question mark just appeared above his head, didn't it?
Yeah.
I am the quest giver. Yes.
You can rename our town. No, I'm kidding. We'll do that next week.
Got to go and kill
Or
some
next or
boars.
2 weeks from now. I don't know if you're going to kill some boars. Maybe something else. Maybe the
100 boars.
Collect 6 boar hooves, and they only drop 1 in 4 boars.
It's like you just roll
boars
dice.
with no feet.
No, it's like you have to roll
It's
a
gone
d4
midnight and I've
see
got
if
to
it
be up in
drops
6
something.
hours.
That's what I'm saying. It's our time.
Okay, thanks.
We'll carry
It's
on.
gonna be like
next time.
a 1 in 100 chance. So we're gonna be like, hey, how many feet are
Good
we
night,
dropping?
everybody. Thanks for watching.
25? No. Okay, no, damn it.
You failed.
Savage Worlds.
You must shovel pig shits for me for. I'll show you here.